I was hoping on finding a note, and I can hear something pinging. I guess it's the ration stuff. That's not creepy. I looked up at this thing and I was just like, oh god. So far, these enemies haven't been on par with like the witches and stuff like that, which is really what I was hoping for out of the druids, since the witches were, you know, basically druids.
Some support.
Yeah! Yeah! Sure! I
shouldn't be seen here. A hood should work.
Yeah, it does look like that, doesn't it? I mean, it makes sense, you know, it's... Oh. I don't want to swing next to the kid, so this is how things are being done. But yeah, that looks like a Leshen out of Witcher for sure. And it makes sense, you know, kind of a druid thing there.
I should not be seen in this area.
I think we've almost got the whole Celtic set now. We're at least pretty close. Yeah, I have yet to like actually fight one of the Leshen things, but they've like appeared. At least I don't think we fought one. We fought people dressed like one. I don't know what they call them in this, but they do look like Leshens, so we can go with that. We know that name, so... Maybe I was mistaken. I thought that the order person was here. On the northern shore of Ulster Lake, in the port. Okay. So we've got to be close to him. He's here somewhere.
Greetings to you, Eivor. Looking for more profitable work, yes?
I'm not going to pick those up right now. For some reason, I just imagine that each one of these people is supposed to be tougher than they are. And I've just basically walked up to them and shanked them every time. Now I think we just gotta get us some materials, finish the trade routes out, while we continue the story, and that's the plan for the rest of this run through. I think, unless they do what they've done in some of the other games, which I've always appreciated whenever they add something later that they're like, oh, you thought that was it? I actually really like that about these games. See where this story takes us. I know that there's some special items we need to get. There's a piece of equipment that I saw that we needed some kind of special runes or something for them. And I'm curious on what's in that. I hope it's a fancy weapon. I do like shiny weapons. We're also going to have to try some of those river raids that I never tried. We got to go back to the other land for that.
Control the damn beast! No shit!
Find a King's Pass. That sounds Weird. What's a King's Pass?
Passes to be had. I may well find one here. If there are any King's Passes to be had, I may well find one here.
Oh, there was animals in cages again. Oh, I gotta start looking around.
Stretch your wings, Sunan.
Take you.
This should get me through Allah's gates.
I don't know why we just didn't raid it. I always go down one of those hills really hoping that they'll just let me slide down it, because sliding is so satisfying. Then they never let me do it. Now I'm chasing this freaking cat down the hill. Come back! Gosh, you... Oh.
An impressive fortress. One cannot help but wonder what's within. Now to see how they treat someone with a King's Pass.
What business have you here?
The business of kings. Here's my pass.
Go on, then.
Apparently really
Who are
nicely.
you to come before the kings of Ilar unannounced? Fergal. You're not Fergal. I don't know you.
Whoa.
I am Sturm of Donegal. Who's Fergal?
The King of Dublin speaks of a cousin who advised us for a time. A glorified goat herder who should have taken our advice. So, Sturm, what brings a Viking from Donegal here?
You tell me. I came at your invitation.
There's some mistake. I sent no such message. It wasn't me. It could have been you-know-who. But he hates Vikings. Forgive my brother's bluntness. We will get to the root of this, I assure you. Can I offer you a drink?
Yes? More drink? I haven't seen the bottom of my cup since I got here. If I wasn't a trusting man, I'd say they're trying to keep me drunk.
Did you see?
No
Did you see the
drink.
wink?
I'll return when you have finished your king's business.
If it's not drink you're wanting, you should take a tour of the ring fort. It's renowned throughout the land.
As we've told you several times, King Barda, the ring fort of Valhalla is not open to guests. In fact, you could even say that it's closed for a select few.
Ah, so you're keeping prisoners there. Oh, have a drink, you two. Do you think I haven't taken a few hostages myself?
I'll seek out a place to rest until you remember why I was summoned here.
Of course, of course. Your pass will grant you free run of this place.
If you see Fergal, say hello for me.
For the last time, Barret, the ring fort is off limits.
Man, that's smooth. He's playing them real well.
Freeing Fergal could be key to liberating Allah. To do that, I need to get inside that fort. My pass won't get me into that ring fort. I'll need to find another way.
Oh, I didn't mean to jump off. That wasn't part of the plan. I guess someone tried to rush in and fight all these guys. And it didn't end well. You know, it's possible they could have got knocked off the edge. That's happened a few times to me. There's not a whole lot you can do against gravity. Gravity always wins. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Oh, it didn't kill him. Oh, I'm out of arrows. Okay. Well, that happened.
Too slow.
We've already seen that note before.
This is the right key. Jammed. Need to get on the other side.
Huh, other side. Wait.
Mongrel!
I was wondering why they weren't coming out. Like, why? I mean, I unlocked the door. What else I gotta do?
You're Ava, right? You served King Barrett. We were meant to check on the king and report back, but soldiers grabbed us and threw us in here.
I'll let you out. Return to King Flan if you can. Is there someone here named Fergal?
I am he. Who wants to know, Viking?
I serve Bardet Makiva and King Flan Shinna. They offer you freedom.
Oh, you guys are gonna follow me. Oh, okay.
Your killer has been slain.
Your end is nigh! I'll cost you!
Oh, I'm still out of arrows. Wait. Arrows. Hopefully they don't all die before I have a chance to help them. Okay, maybe now I have the full stealth set. Celtic set. Words.
So slow!
Best raise my hood here.
Follow my lead! Your life for that! Out of options, dog!
That guy looked like he was about to run away. He didn't have time, though. Very grim scene indeed. Can't wait to see what they have to say. I need more drama, more story.
Join us, cousin. We've been having a grand old time, the kings and I.
It's the abbot who's turned this place into a prison. He's taken hostages from all the families to control all of Ireland. Shut your gab, Domhnall. Owen will kill you if you talk too much. And Flan will kill us if we don't. It's like Domhnall said. It was Owen. He told us to delay whoever came until...
Until what?
Until the abbot can move his forces in.
How many men?
The abbot?
How many?
We don't know. No one does. He has some companies at Armagh, more men than he lets on. That's all I know.
Left to my cousin, you'd both be puddles of blood and guts. But King Flan might spare your heads. You'll be treated as hostages, not prisoners, until your king decides what to do with you. Now, think on your sins. It'll be easier in the end to let them keep their crowns, but they don't need to know that yet.
Flan must learn of this trap.
I've already sent messengers telling him to pull his army back. I wasn't going to sit on my arse waiting for you.
I'm impressed.
Don't be. It took days of drinking that swill before Neil finally grew bored and careless.
You have outdone yourself. I'll be sure to let the king know who the real hero was today.
Thanks to you, cousin. Make sure that message reached Flan and I'll join you all later. May Sol and Mauni guide ye.
Oh, I don't have that point? Oh, I don't have the central point in the map. Blast. I don't think there's any, like, super quick way to get there. It all seems like the same distance. You know, we may end up having more trade posts after we get that synchronization point. The cinematic camera. I mean, it looks kind of fancy. I didn't think it was going to be quite that good. Strange. So the key's like in the building? Thank you, Sivia. So the key's in the building that I need the key to, in order to get into. Or not. Y'all hear something? Huh. Whenever I broke that door, it sounded like a wolf. That was very, very strange. Can you? Okay, cool. Oh, okay, there's treasure in there. Okay. Yeah. Yes, hide the key in the shelf. Well, I mean, you know, if it was all floorboards, then, I mean, how would you ever know? But, like, one suspicious area of floorboards? Yeah, right, weird. Barred door. Huh. That was a very old barred door. We'll hide this key here and cover it with Bob and his siblings. Oh, I just realized that there was a sacrificial spot right down below us. That's kind of strange. I guess it was kind of common back then to, like, sacrifice for one's religious beliefs. Probably not unheard of these days. I'm not an expert on religion. I mean, to each their own, Sivia. As long as I don't know about it. No! I don't want to be an accomplice to anything. You give alcohol? What? Actually, you know, I've actually heard of that before. Like, I've heard food, you know, all different types of food, fruits, you know, bread. I've actually seen wine before, so it's, you know, it's not unheard of. Doesn't surprise me. What am I doing here? Didn't I kill everyone here? No, okay, no, that was the other area. I'm gonna have to try mead. I've never had mead before.
Eivor, you did well at Alec. We march in the morning. I think it no small thing for you to lead my honor guard.
Did you not get Barrett's message, Lord? You must pull back, not move forward. This ruse is part of a larger trap not yet sprung.
Barrett believes to know the minds of these kings, but the church has taken root and flourished since my uncle's day.
The church is behind the plot against you. Did the message say nothing of Abaddon?
King Neil and King Donal were doubtless seeking to cast blame elsewhere. The church is a convenient scapegoat.
What if there's some truth to Barrett's suspicions?
Owen is the abbot of Armagh, God's appointed in Ireland. I cannot doubt him on the word of a friend.
You mean a pagan?
Why are you all still here? Did my message not get through?
It did, but King Flann is not convinced.
You must pull out the clawher now, my king, before we are surrounded by Owen's army.
You do not command me, Barrett McKeever. If there was an army, my scouts...
Your scouts are dead. Baldur's blood flan. How many must die before you learn to trust?
You forget yourself, Barrett. Do not invoke your false gods in my presence.
Listen, what's that?
Owen's wolves have arrived. I didn't come this far to die in a tent, my king.
We're under attack!
Come on!
How conveniently inconvenient. You give your wife, joking by the way, I love my wife, but joking. No, hey, I get it, man. We've all been there. The jokes are good until they're mistaken. I understand 100%. Positive vibes. I like that name. We like positive vibes around here. So you are more than welcome. And Sivia, if I ever have any questions, I will be sure to come to you for those. And yeah, Nico, yeah, some of the areas do kind of blend together since I'm so used to just killing everything. And it seems like in this DLC, I tend to go and kill the stuff right before I need to go there. So it's, I kill the stuff, go do the story, they tell me to go back to that area, everything's already dead. So it's been a trend for me this time.
All around us. The archers have fire! They come from the fields!
Who cares? Let us be surrounded. You think I'm scared?
We could use your help.
Come with me. I will be your shield. Not much longer, corpse. They're on the road.
No mercy.
They retreat!
Oh, they're retreating?
Saved us.
Babies. They need to descend like 17 times more than what they did. Like, a lot more. Just, they need to descend all of them. Yeah, I feel like that they need to take all the difficulties and put it one notch up. Like
We held them off
just one.
at a great cost.
Eivor, where is Barith?
Barith, can you hear me?
Bruh.
Barith Makiva!
Shut up.
Have you seen King Barith?
Aye. He was headed towards the farm on the edge of the village.
A cold hand grips my heart.
Barith!
Barith,
Eivor,
I'm here.
a glorious end, don't you think? Worthy of a saga, maybe. And you thought I'd gone soft.
No one knew your true measure.
Except you, cousin. You never doubted me.
Your bravery will be remembered, Barith. I'll see to it. Hold your weapon well, cousin. I will see you in Valhalla.
Siegfried is my Valhalla, Eivor. Valhalla need not be a place. It can be a legacy. Flann must back him. Have him swear by his God. There's nothing the Christians fear more than their Almighty's wrath.
Man, I liked him.
It will be done.
That was sad. That was sad. Dad, nabbit.
A hero's funeral. Barith has become a greater man in death than he was in life.
Bruh.
Or maybe we were too small to see his full size.
A harsh truth. But fair. He saw more clearly than I. And I ignored his counsel. Owen will pay for his death.
What then? When the abbot is gone and you've tamed the north, what of Siegfried? Will you give him your royal support?
When he has proven himself. It would not be good politics at this time.
Trolls take your politics. Barith gave his life in your service. If this is how you repay loyalty, you'll be in short supply.
Twice you stung me with truth. I'll return the favor. Siegfried isn't ready. But he could be, with proper teaching.
Good. He'll benefit from your wisdom.
And my support. But neither throne will be secure while Owen lives.
We'll throttle the snake. And afterwards, the fate of this land will be in your hands. Yours and Siegfried's.
The horses are being made ready, my king. Sure you don't want to rest your bones and leave by dawn's light?
My thoughts ride too rough for sleep. I've an army and reputation to reclaim. The second may prove harder than the first.
My mother used to tell me how the Morrigan would feed on the death of heroes, then fill men's heads with thoughts of war. I imagined using the Tara Stone to drown out their song, the way Bishop Patrick drove the snakes from Ireland.
That's no power strong enough to do what you say. Not even the gods can change fate. The world is destined to end in war.
'Twas not but the fantasy of a young girl, so...
Tell Flann I'll come to him after I have arranged things with Siegfried.
Tell him yourself. I'm not leaving yet.